Right, okay, Lawrence, can you tell me what the Youth Cabinet is all about?
Oh, sorry. The Youth Cabinet is a collection of children 11 to 18 across all the schools in Bedfordshire, and basically we come together once a month, hopefully, to discuss issues in our school and trying to base a better Bedfordshire based on our opinions.
So what sort of things do you discuss?
We discuss issues at our school, such as, well, we each have a plan which we stick to, which we want. We meet with our local youth counsellor to discuss our issues and basically try and make each of our schools better.
Can you give us one example of what?
Well, for one example is the bus, which is Project X, which I'm sure we'll be discussing today, and how that's been going on. And basically that's trying to make fares for young people, better and cheaper, and so that we can get a fairer amount of attention from the public.
Brilliant. All right, would somebody else like to?
Strategy, which is a bit of a naff name really. It doesn't mean an awful lot. It's a top-level plan. It's sort of, it's basically setting out the sort of place Bedford ought to be, would like to be over the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah. So, part of the trick with this is if you close your eyes and think, what would I really like this place to be like in 10 years' time? What sort of thing does that, what does that look like? Does it mean that there's loads of really interesting things to do? Does it mean that it's actually, you might think that there are enough things to do, it's actually getting there that's the problem. There's no real transport, mum and dad are all busy, or there's not enough buses or stuff like that. It might be certain places and that, sort of safety is an issue. It might be that you're a bit naffed off with school, you don't like the way school works for you. It might be a bit of all that, but what I want to do is to get you all to work in groups of 2, 3, however you want to do it, just for 5-10 minutes, have a chat about that and come up with the top 3 things that you think that would be really cool to have different for young people in Bedford in, say, 5 years' time. As simple as that. And it can be little things, it can be big things, but it's things that you think are important to young folk out there. That's simple. Does that make sense? Is that sort of yeah? So what?
We aren't feeding that.
Right. Okay. Martin?
I don't know.
I reckon
it's a tough question.
I reckon there should be some designated areas for you.
No. That's like saying no blacks in this area.
No, I didn't mean that.
No old people in here.
I just mean some designated areas where youth can do stuff they want to do.
No.
Like more youth centres.
Oh.
But not just a youth centre with a building. With an area.
Like that.
I know who goes.
Everybody
I
think it's just shit.
Just like
stand up in the bus for like a second, like,
sit down! Can I have another?
It's like, oh my word.
No.
It's a kind of
I don't want one.
You're having one.
I want to take one.
Yeah. You try to start a conversation with one and they're just like,
Shut up. You sound really
No, youth centres expanded.
I'm very anti. We wouldn't do as much.
I reckon a Safeways would be much better.
It's all those local shops that sell really nice samosas, they'll all go out of business and I won't be able to get those anymore.
That's true.
No, well, that's true.
That is true. Or maybe they should, in Tesco's sell those kind of things.
Yeah, but they're not nice, they're not authentic, not sort of...
Or
the
maybe
thing is Tesco's can't do takeaways.
Or have
Have
those shops with
there's an open market for you.
Yeah.
like they did the Saxon Centre, that sort of thing. Have the Tesco's and then have the little stores.
Well, it's going to be...
Could we go back to segways?
Yeah.
Those really things, you sit on the walls.
Yes, they probably will.
What do you think might be important to you then if you're in your 20s?
Paying off the
Oh,
student.
now. Say what's important now. I mean, for some of it is sort of, you think it'll be better now.
No university fees.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
What are you talking?
And your stuff.
So you turn up to school, you get
Well, not every day. If you have good attendance, you get something better.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
have to have
I'm not
100% though, do
I think
We do like 95.
Yeah, 95%.
No, not like that. Just
My
a
brother
good
got
attendance.
They haven't sent them
Get
out
that.
yet because they normally send them out.
I wouldn't get them for ages.
Yeah, I
get
don't
them
think
every
they sent
term.
them out yet because the summer term ones, people go on holiday.
I've just been up at Hastings Primary School and they've been given vouchers after the Cambridge Borough Council. They can go into the high street and get things.
We can recycle.
Did you hear about that?
When I leave, something else comes through, so...
Have you heard? Do you know about it?
For their attendance and stuff.
I don't know. They're just giving out vouchers as a reward for things.
Yeah, do you have a reward scheme?
That's
for
that's
Hastings,
amazing.
don't
What
you?
can we have?
When I used to be there, all we got swimming tickets went to
Why is that?
Because I don't think it hasn't. It's not really iconic. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not. It's
No, I
not,
do, yeah.
yeah, it's not really on the map for any good reason. And yeah, it's all good improving it for us when we're growing up. But
When I used to work in London and I got a job, I just went for a job and then I found out I was in Bedford and thought, where's Bedford? What's that? What's happens in Bedford? What's that famous for? Where is it? What's it about? And I had to really sort of think and scratch around to work out what Bedford was about.
John
I mean,
Bunyan.
there's the river. So that's not
John Bunyan, that's it.
not
isn't
just
it?
our to share that.
That's something that the council constantly sort of, and it tries to portray the area positively. It's looking for that iconic image and that, there's been various attempts at it, like, just like John Bunyan but it's not, there's nothing really iconic, is there, about the place that you can go for and say, right, that's what this place stands for. And that's part of the problem, I think.
You need a good battle.
Yeah,
You have a big battle somewhere and
find
something's
out-
on the map.
you
You
need to
get those
find the
across.
right-
And we win.
We
Bedford.
don't put down in Bedford, do we? Everyone knows where
When
Hastings
Bedford's
is.
the castle.
It's all the castle.
Well,
It's just a shed. It's a shed on top of a hill.
But they're really dirty and crummy, and
Yeah.
there's the bus station.
Because
Yeah.
it fades out. It fades out. It's
Oh,
really
that's
modern,
terrible.
and then it suddenly goes into nothing. Right? It's not been regenerated enough for it to be, popular.
Yeah, the bus station is really grim, isn't it?
They're changing that on
It's
anyway.
the
aren't
worst,
they?
apparently,
Changing that?
someone told me it's the worst bus station in the country.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm
Worst bus
surprised me.
station in the country? Wow.
What if who wants to go to college or uni? Would you go to Bedford or Bedfordshire University or where? No. Oh, okay. What's it? Okay, so you wouldn't want to continue education here. Could you
Right.
see yourself coming back? Is it a good?
Particular thing for people
Teaching in school.
But I've never heard that. You see, they haven't
No, it's
actually
nice. It's good. It's
advertised.
good university to
But
teach.
certain places have certain things where you can learn, like Cranfield has all aero technology and
That's famous.
technology, that's famous. That's somewhere in the map where everyone knows where it's in Bedford. But Bedford University, Bedford College are okay, but if you want to really do something, then you have to go on the other side of the country to learn as well.
Yeah, Bedford's got quite a strong sort of sporting reputation, hasn't it? Things like
With the
rugby, Paul Radcliffe.
Yeah, we like that.
With the
Yeah,
run,
that's us.
with the run we've got.
Yeah.
It's a hot neck of the woods.
Yeah, she went to Sharnbrook, didn't she?
Yeah, that's why we...
Shall we ask
That's
her?
the question.
Ask it and film it. Yeah. Why did you go to Bedford, Paul?
Were you all born in Bedford? Have you always all lived in Bedford?
Yeah.
I wasn't born here, but I basically lived it.
Where were you born? Like foreign country?
No, Welling Garden City.
My husband was as well. So there you go. My husband came from Wellington Garden City.
So do you think that's why you all probably want to... You don't see yourself staying because actually you've already done quite a lot of years here. Because I wasn't born in Bedford, but I moved in about 10 years ago. So I can probably see myself staying.
I don't think it's just Bedford. I don't think it's just Bedford that you want to move away from. I think it's any place if you've grown up in it. You want to move away. You want to.
So then there's a difference
somewhere else.
is...
Yeah, no, sorry, the man.
The difference is like when you was younger, Bedford was like new, but nothing seems like nothing changed in Bedford from that. Like everything's still got the same, same town centre, same bus station, same cinema. Nothing that kind of like changed
Cinema's got new seats.
over the last few years.
That's it?
Because like when you was when you was younger, you've seen stuff, but then now you're 16. Nothing's much changed except for a few little things, but nothing major.
Do you think the new bridge has an impact on you or not?
It's not that new, is it? What, the butterfly bridge?
There was a new bridge, wasn't there? Yeah.
It looks... Yeah, I remember when they built the bus.
There
It's
was.
just nice. It's a nice bridge, but it doesn't really...
But those things don't really have an impact on you.